Hi friends, welcome to my YouTube channel of Smart Study Points. So friends, today our topic is converse midpoint theorem. So first question, what is converse midpoint theorem? As answer I have written here, the line drawn through the midpoint of one side of a triangle and running parallel to the another side bisect the third side. So how to do this proving of converse midpoint theorem, that I will tell you. So let's move to the proving. So guys, here we come with the proving of the converse of midpoint theorem. As I have drawn in the figure, we have given here ABC is a triangle, E is the midpoint of AB such that AE equal to EB, and we are given here this line L is parallel to the BC, and we have to prove here that AF equal to FC. So how to do it? First we'll write the given as I have told you. To prove AF equal to FC, construction it's very important. As I have drawn here, CM is parallel to AB. Only this much of construction we need. We have to draw CM which is parallel to AB. So how to prove it? Let's start. To prove this, we have to prove AEF congruent to CFD. But we can't prove this directly. We can't do this congruency directly because we have only here that this angle is equal to this angle is equal to this angle, and this angle AFE equal to CFD. And in mathematics there is no such congruency condition of angle. So we have to find one side which is congruent. So how to do it? First I will write here that as we know that ED is parallel to BC, reason is L is parallel to BC. As this line L is parallel to BC, so ED is parallel to BC, and AB is parallel to MC as we have drawn in the construction. So I will write the reason here that construction. So as in triangle BCDE, I can write here BCDE is a parallelogram now. As both the pairs of opposite sides are parallel, so BCDE is a parallelogram. We can see here EB is parallel to DC and ED is parallel to BC. So BCDE is a parallelogram now. And we can write here that EB is equal to DC, as the reason behind it is opposite sides of a parallelogram are always equal. We know that EB is equal to DC. Now we can write here that AE is equal to DC. Why friends? Because EB is equal to AE and BE equal to DC. So by equalizing the both terms, we can find that AE equal to DC. Now we will move to the congruency. So first we'll write in triangle AEF and triangle CDF. I can write here that, let me mark this 1 and 2. I am marking here. I can write here that angle 1 equal to angle 2. Alternate interior angles. As in the construction I have told that AB equal to MC. So these are the alternate interior angles between these two parallels, and AC is the transversal. So now the second criteria will be here that this angle I am marking it 3 and here it is marking 4. Angle 3 equal to angle 4. This is also the same reason as ED is the transversal between the both parallels AB and MC. Here also the same reason, I am not writing it again. And the third one, as we have proved here, AE equal to DC. I will write here AE equal to DC. Reason is proved above. And now I am telling you that therefore triangle AEF is congruent to triangle CDF. So by corresponding parts of the congruent triangles we can write that AF equal to CF. Reason is simplicity. By corresponding parts of congruent triangles, we have proved that AF equal to CF. So we have to prove that AF is the midpoint of SC. Now our converse of midpoint theorem is properly proved as EF is passing through the midpoint of AB and EF is parallel to BC. So EF will pass through the midpoint of SC. We have proved the converse of midpoint theorem. Thank you friends for watching my video. I hope that you like this video. Thanks for watching.